Hi, I want to share a story with you today, a story of CRM. So imagine a family has three kids. Number one is Salesforce, number two is HubSpot, number three is Zoho. So as they belong to a same family, they have their similarities because they have the same parents, right? And they also have very dissimilarities as well because they have been grown up different time in different situation, different environment, and so on. So HubSpot, Zoho, and Salesforce, they all serve the same purposes, but they have their distinct facilities and functionalities, and they also have different user experiences because as they have been grown up in different time and by different teams and different situations. So I was reviewing an article and I thought I would share a story with you, and a lot of clients ask me on a regular basis, which CRM is good, which CRM is perfect, blah, blah, blah. But all the CRMs are good and blah, blah, and none of them sponsor this video. So I wanted to talk what I think between these CRMs, and you may 100% disagree with me, no problem, this is just a personal view. So Zoho would be the younger child, and HubSpot would be the middle child, and Salesforce would be the bigger child, elder or oldest child. So for example, when in a family there is a situation happens who needs to take care of bigger responsibilities, more complex situation, a parents would call the oldest child, right? That is the similar situation. In a real life world, this is the same cases. So in terms of, we are talking about a company who's their employee size is 1,000 plus, or their day-to-day situations are more complex. We are running 100 plus campaigns and blah, blah, lot of things. So in that kind of situation, more customizability would be preferred. And when we are talking about a customizability, Salesforce would be excellent. That's no-brainer. But as there are customizability, that means there would be far more complex. You have to dive in a lot of times. You need more experts to handle the systems and so on. So when you're talking about a middle child, when you have in a situation in a family a situation that's not that complex but that's not easy as well, you call your middle child, right? So that's what happens in real life. HubSpot has a wonderful UI UX experiences for marketers or sales team. So when we're talking about you want to do some marketing, you also have a very big sales team, you need customizability, of course, you need some you have some preferences in your system, but you can tackle down maybe some minor details will be missing, but HubSpot is a standalone, a wonderful CRM. So in those situations, HubSpot would be perfect. In a Zoho, it's more of your young child or young kids, so which has a functionality in CRM, but it lacks some of the complex situation and lacks consistency. So as I was saying, I was reading an article, so I thought I would just share with you. So this article has been created by Software Suggest, and it resonates with my thinking as well, and it has the perfect balanced comparison between this software. So you can see, and if I start with the process of elimination, you can see the HubSpot negative side they mention is the availability of templates for automation initiation is restricted in number. That is so true. And the configurability of the CRM falls short compared to the alternative solutions. That is absolutely true. We can customize a lot of things in HubSpot, but we cannot customize everything in HubSpot. So I can talk a lot of stuff, but what immediately comes in my mind is the meeting tools. We can't customize it and modify you want. We can definitely, we do have a lot of settings. By customizability, I mean HubSpot, we can only customize what HubSpot is currently allowing us to do. We can't exactly custom code stuff in a lot of things in HubSpot. So if I go again in the Salesforce and go again in the process of elimination, you can see the pricing of the CRM is considerably higher than the others, and the learning curve is steep, and the system complexity can be overwhelming. That is so true, so true. So it's going to be very pricey, and most importantly, the learning curve is steep. It's not going to be easy as HubSpot. The user experience would be hard, and at the same time, as I say, it is more of an enterprise version. So if you need customizability to inch by inch in every bit, Salesforce is the perfect things for you. Lastly, Zoho as it shows the lacks full consistency. It is right. There are a lot of things in Zoho. I have, like, don't take me wrong, there are a lot of things you can do in Zoho, HubSpot, or Salesforce, but especially Zoho, there are a lot of integrations going on in Zoho. You can also do, API stuff. But the problem is HubSpot is more intuitive. Zoho lacks the intuitive, in a way. So if you're starting and if you don't have a budget and you are not thinking for long term, you want to just test the water, what is going on, start with Zoho. If you have some budget and you are planning for long term and after 1 year you don't want to change the CRM because it's going to be a hectic type of work, start with HubSpot. And if you already have a good experience of HubSpot and Zoho and you are frustrated with HubSpot Zoho because they lack some of the functionality, definitely start with Salesforce. So as a CRM expert, I and all my full team are expert of CLX, Zoho, HubSpot, and Salesforce. So we would be happy to give you a consultation, or if there's any question you have, we'll be able to answer. Or if you want to have us on a retainer basis, that would be great as well. So thank you very much for listening to the story. Have a great day.